What's up, everyone? So this will be our what do you call it? The test review. So this is the triangle congruence and Pythagorean theorem. Test review, right? So this is the entire test. If you want to do it all, fantastic. If not, whatever. I'm only going to do the evens, all right? Number 2, the triangles touch right there. That is a free side. So we have side. 90 degrees is an angle, and we have side. To make sure it matches the other triangle. Side, angle, side. So yeah, we got SAS. Number 4. Remember that the bow tie questions? If it looks like a bow tie, it's a free angle. Don't forget to mark it down. Angle and angle. We have an angle, we got a side, we have another angle. Is the side in between? No. So then it's angle, angle, side. Make sure the other one matches. Angle, angle, and side. The side is not in the middle, so it's AAS. Number 6, the triangles are touching right there, and that is a free side. So we'll put a little mark there. Why did I put 3? Because this already has 1 side, 2 side, and this has 3 side. Make sure it matches the other triangle. 1 side, 2 side, 3 side. So side, side, side. The triangles are touching right here. So that's a free side. I put 2 because it already has 1 side. So we have a side, we have an angle, and I have another side. Is the angle in between the two S's? Yes. So we have SAS. Right, make sure it matches the bottom one. We have a side, an angle, and a side. Is the angle in between the two S's here, the two A's I mean? No, it's not. So this one says ASS. No S in geometry, so then there's not enough information. Number 10. They're touching right here. That is a free side. So we have an angle, we have a side, we have another angle. On the right side, we have a side, angle, and angle again. So it's angle, side, angle on both sides. So angle, side, angle. We need the triangles to be angle, angle, side. We already have an angle. We already have an angle. That means you need a side. Can you choose a side right here? If you put an S right here, you have ASA. You don't want ASA, you want AAS. So that's wrong. So choose a side over here, W and U. And it could also be U and W, right? So W, U, U, and W. So then W, U, or U, W works, no problem. Check the other side just to make sure. Can you have this side here? Is it still angle, angle, side? Yeah. So then VU also works. So it needs to be UW or VU. Here's the VU, here's the UW, so it's letter D. You can do the same thing to the right side, but we don't need to. Angle, angle, side. Angle, and I have a side. I have an angle and I have a side. I'm missing an angle. If you put the A here for J, you have ASA. I don't want ASA, I want AAS. So then A is wrong here, so you cannot choose J, which means you have to choose angle L. Angle L is right there. AAS again. AAS. We have an angle. We have a side. We're missing an angle. Can I put the angle here? Angle, angle, side. Yeah, angle G is good. Angle G is alright. Let's make sure I can't choose the other one though. Can I choose F as well? Will I have angle, angle, side? Yeah, so angle F works as well. So you need G or F. Both of those work, G or F. G or F. Side, side, side. This is 2 side, 3 side. Here is my other side, my 1 side. I need XV. Now, there's XV. There's only place there's XV, so that's a 0. That's the only answer. Angle, side, angle. Now the S is in the middle here. So the angle has to, the side has to be in between the two angles. Angle, side. We're missing the angle. Do you put it over here? No, because then you have AAS. It's not what we want. You want it right here. That way it's ASA. And this is angle G. Angle G is right here. Pythagorean theorem. Do we have the C? No. That means you add 9 squared plus 12 squared. Put it in the calculator and you're done. I guess I can put it in the calculator for you. Guess. 9 squared plus 12 squared. 15. Do I have the C? No. When you don't have the C, you add 5 squared plus 12 squared. Remember, if you do have the C, like, over here, do you have the C? Yes, so over here you subtract, but over here we're going to add anyways. Screw the 5 squared plus 12 squared. 13. Cross them. Now, do I have the X? Do I have this, the C? No, so you add 7.4 squared plus 14.6 squared. Take the square root. I think it's letter D. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Y'all can do it. Now another one. Cross the 90. Do I have the C? No, so that means you add 13.6 squared plus 7.7 squared. Now, when you add, does it matter which one you add first, the smallest or the biggest? No, it's when you subtract. That's when it matters, all right? The square root 13.6 squared plus 7.7 squared, 15.6 right there. So then don't forget, if you have the C, you subtract, all right? When you don't have the C, you add. All right, here we go. Do I have the C? Yes, so then you subtract. You always subtract the bigger number first. 17.5 squared minus 15.1 squared. The square root of 17.5 squared minus 15.1 squared. 8.84, which is right there. Oh, big boys now. All right. Do I have the C? Yes, so we're going to subtract. This is the, how do you know this is the bigger number? Because it's C, all right? This is C, and you always put this number first. So we have the square root of 197 squared minus the other number, which is 10 squared. The square root of 197 squared, I remember from the notes I went over, this 2 cancels that. So you're only left with 197. So this is 197. Minus 10 squared is 100. 197 minus 100 is 97. Don't forget the square root. Luckily for you, the answer is already there. We don't have to reduce. All right. All right. Do you have the C? Yes. So we need to subtract. This is the bigger number, so it's going to go first. So 2 square root of 5. All of that will be squared minus the other number, which is 3 squared. Now from the other notes, I did 2 square root of 5 squared. That this means it's 2 squared times the square root of 5 squared. 2 squared means 2 times 2, so this is 4, times this 2 cancels the square root sign, so you only have 5. 4 times 5 is 20. So this is 20 minus 3 squared. 3 times 3 is 9. 20 minus 9 is 11. Don't forget the square root sign. You can't reduce it, so you were lucky you were done. All right. State of the triangle is acute, obtuse, or right. Remember, the biggest number is always C. The smaller number is A. The middle number is B. A squared plus B squared, and then leave room for C squared, and then we compare it. A squared is 3 squared plus B squared is 15 squared, and C squared is 17 squared. So then 3 squared plus 15 squared gives you, that's a 0. Put in the calculator wrong. 3 squared plus 15 squared. That's 234. Now 17 squared is 289. Are they equal? No. Which one's bigger? The one on the right. When the one on the right is bigger, you have, what is it? Acute. The number on the right is bigger, you have acute. No, that's a 0, that's wrong. When the number on the right is bigger, we have obtuse. Don't forget that. Number on the right is bigger, it's obtuse. Number on the left is bigger, that's acute. Anyway, it's in the notes. We'll do another question here. Alright, here we go. Biggest number is C, smallest number is A, and then middle number is B. So A squared plus B squared, and then C squared. A is 5 squared plus B squared is 12 squared. C is 13 squared. 5 squared is 25 plus 144, that's 169. 13 squared is 169, so they are equal. When they're equal, we have in a right triangle. Biggest number is, biggest number is C, smallest number is A, middle number is B. A squared plus B squared, compare it to C squared. A is 12 squared plus B is 16 squared and C is 24 squared. 12 squared plus 16 squared. 12 squared plus 16 squared, 400. 24 squared is 576. The number on the right is bigger. When the number on the right is bigger, we have an obtuse triangle. Alright guys, laters.